Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be like a date night, Valentine's Day, get ready with me. It is actually the 12th, I think, today. Yeah, it's the 12th and me and my boyfriend are going to celebrate Valentine's Day today. Just because I'm working Valentine's Day, it's on a Monday. So he's working as well. It doesn't really like overly bother me. So we're going to go for a cute little date night tonight. I'm just going to show you my go-to makeup for that. First of all, elephant in the room, we're going to have to ignore my hands. I've explained about it on my recent glow up video. It should have been up before this. And also I have already soaped my eyebrows and I have like put concealer on my eyelids because I feel like, apparently we're getting straight into the video, we don't need a long intro. I feel like I want to do my eyes first. I'm going off the makeup that I did for New Year's Eve because I always do something along them lines. It might be a bit OTT for where we're going. However, like I haven't got dressed up literally since New Year's Eve, so I'm treating myself and I just want to feel nice. So yeah, I'm going off that picture, and like I said, I always do something along them lines, but I just can't put my finger on what I use on my eyes. Like I'm so bad at eyeshadow, and I just can't remember what exactly I did. So I'm gonna wing it, quite literally. And yeah, I feel like I'm going to start with eyes first, just in case anything does go majorly wrong. I've got my little Valentine's Day pink pyjamas on. I've got myself a little gin. It's one of them ones from it's one of the Christmas ones from Marks and Spencer's. But cheers. This is my first, no, it's not my first drink of the year. I drank one day and I had like 2 gins. But this is my first like going out, doing my makeup, feeling nice, having a drink, like that type of vibe. This is my first of the year. So yeah, I'm just going to do a little video. This intro is always way too long, so let's get straight into the video. So my trusty headband is on, and I also did ask over on my Instagram if anyone has any questions, and I actually did get a couple, so I'm just going to answer some just while I get ready, so I'm not just either sat in silence or talking shit. So let me get them up as well. Just for reference, this is the picture that I'm going off of. Again, I don't know why I'm doing that, you're not going to be able to see it, but this is the picture on my Instagram that I'm going off of, and I have quite a smoky eye. So let's start. I'm just taking the Morphe 25D palette. This is so old. This is also my mum's, lol. So I'm going to start off with this colour here, just as like a lighter colour, and I'm literally just going to go through my crease. I also have a mirror here because I didn't last time, so sorry if that is distracting. Also, as we've established many a time, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not good at makeup, so no one judge me. I'm just, you know, having a go. It's weird because I used to really love doing my makeup, but I used to try and do like all these eyeshadow looks and whatever, and then I kind of just kind of stopped. And then I feel like I'm just going to darken it up a bit using the shade Cayenne from the Naked Heat. I think it's a Naked Heat. Oh no, it's just called the Naked Heat. From the Naked Heat palette. And yeah, one thing I will say is I like to really wing out my eyeshadow when I do it. I just feel like that works best for my eyes. I'm hoping this is just going to be a trust the process. I swear this is what I usually do. Well, I feel like the Naked Heat is so pigmented. Honestly, filming Get Ready With Me's stress me out way more than they need to. I feel like it's because I'm quite often late anyway, and I feel like when I do this I get so stressed out either something goes wrong or I just take my time even more. So I have started getting ready quite early, and I imagine something will still happen, like I'll end up taking all this off. I'm literally just taking my time to blend it out because, like I said, it's very pigmented and I did put a little too much on. And what I've started to do now is just add a couple of, like, I've kind of done a mixture between, this is what I mean, I used to be bold. I've done a mixture between like a couple of dark browns and ashes from this one, and just kind of put it like where my eyeliner would go using one of these, and then blending it out with my, oh my god, what is this brush? It's one that all the makeup YouTubers used to have back in the day. It's like the MAC 217, oh my god, and I've literally had this since then. My makeup brushes are so old. And again, I'm just really blending it in, and then if I feel like I want to add on top, I will, but I'd rather just blend it out as much as I can. I will start on the questions in a second. Eyes stress me out so much. And again, just blending that out. I'm also kind of running it up into like, I don't know the terms, I'm just moving it around my eye. I know people don't usually do this till the end of their eye makeup, but I like to, if I'm struggling to see like where I'm going with it, I'll take a makeup wipe and clean it up, kind of just to see how it's looking in like, just to see how it's looking in the shape that I would have it, and then I can kind of go from there. Probably really wrong, and all the makeup artists are more than likely screaming, including one of my best friends, Charlie, but I'm sorry, I'm not very good at makeup. Okay, so that eye isn't looking that bad. It is so handy having long nails when I do this. It makes it so easier. Okay, so they're not as bad as what I thought. I feel like I can work with that. So I'm just applying a lighter colour in kind of like the inner part of my eye, just to lighten it up a bit. So I think that is going to go ahead and be my eyes. Not done for now, like they're not done, but I'm gonna now like do the rest of my makeup, and then I'll play around with them towards the end. I just like to do the initial bit to start, in case I get any fallout, but the rest will be like eyeliner, lashes, and just trying it all together. But honestly, eyes stress me out. I need a sip, a big sip. I feel like we'll make a start on the questions now because I'm at a bit of a calmer point in my makeup. So what's the first one shall we do? The first one is, how tall are you? I am 5'7". My mum likes to say I'm a little bit shorter, but on all my dance stuff, anything I send off, I am 5'7". I've been measured. I am 5'7". So let me just apply some of my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. In my last makeup video, I used this as the foundation, but I'm actually going to use it as like, I feel like this is how it's supposed to be used, as like a kind of primer, which I absolutely love using it like this as well. It just gives such a nice glowy look. I'm just going to blend it in using this brush from Real Techniques. Let's find another question. I don't want to talk too much all through this because I feel like my videos have been quite long lately, but I also wanted something to talk about. So someone said, what's my fave foundation? Literally the ones that I use. I used to experiment with so many when I was like really into makeup. My old favourite used to be the Too Faced Born This Way. I feel like it's a bit too much coverage for me now, and I also think it was probably, I can't really remember, I still have got it. I think it was quite matte. So my two favourite foundations are the Hollywood Flawless Filter, which I've just put on. I know it's not a foundation, but I do sometimes wear it as a foundation, and I feel like this summer and when I go on holiday, it is what I use. And then my actual favourite foundation is the L'Oreal True Match, which I'm glad this is my favourite because it's literally like £10. I'm sure everyone used to say it was a dupe for a more high-end foundation, and honestly it's the perfect coverage for me. I feel like it's a nice medium coverage, but it is also buildable. It's also quite a glowy foundation, which obviously is my preference. And it's cheap, so I highly recommend this. I have it in the colour Golden Sun. If you're ever wondering what foundation I'm wearing, it will either be the Hollywood Flawless Filter, L'Oreal True Match, or a mix of them both. I've just taken 2 pumps on the back of my hand of the L'Oreal foundation, and I'm just going to blend it in using the same brush. Sorry if I keep looking over there, but I find it impossible to do my makeup in the actual viewfinder. And then I'm also just taking my beauty blender just to pat that in, and I've tried to get like as close to my eyebrows as possible. Let's find another question. Favourite lip combo. But you will see it at the end of this video because it's what I'm going to do, but it is the MAC Well lip liner, and then I use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick, and that is perfect. And then if I want to add a gloss, I've been absolutely loving this for the last couple of months. Apparently it's a dupe for the Fenty, whatever it is, for the Fenty lip gloss. It is called Maybelline Lifter Gloss, I think. It says it's got hyaluronic acid in it, and it is in the shade, Moon, and this honestly just gives it a nice, like, a nice little finish. So that is what I'll do if I fancy a gloss. Every time I wear makeup, I will always do MAC Well and Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, and then that is the gloss I will use if I'm adding any. Next, I'm just going to conceal all my spots using the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 30. I use this in every makeup tutorial. And then again, I'm just going to blend that in using my beauty blender. So I've just used the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 20 on like my chin, under my eyes, everything that I want to be brightened. And now I'm moving on to bronzer. And the next question is, what's your can't live without makeup product? Which I thought I would answer now because it is definitely this Chanel, I don't know what people call it now. Like I see people calling it like whipped bronzer. I thought it was called like Chanel Tan de Soleil or something like that. But I have honestly, I think my friends got this, not this exact one, but they got it for me on like my 16th birthday. I think it was my 16th, and honestly, like, I have just repurchased and repurchased. I absolutely love this product, especially when it comes to summer and I'm like all on that dewy, like no makeup where I just have concealer, like cream blush, cream bronzer. I cannot wait. I'm definitely like due another one, but I feel like that is definitely a product that I can't live without. There's probably quite a few more, but off the top of my head, definitely that. So yeah, I do absolutely love this product and I would highly recommend it. So the next question is, would you upload dance tutorials onto your YouTube channel? And the answer's, I don't think, no. The answer's no. There's definitely better people that you could learn from than me. I'm quite happy with what I'm doing on my YouTube. Like, I don't really want to change it. I would like to incorporate a bit more dance stuff on the vlogs, like maybe showing me going to class, or when I get jobs, like taking you along on something with me. I'd like to incorporate it into my channel that way. But as far as like tutorials go, I'm not your gal. There's definitely other people that you can go and watch for that. I'm just taking my Charlotte Tilbury Peachgasm and putting it all over my cheeks. And then I'm just gonna put a tiny bit on the tip of my nose. I don't think anything came out then. Just a tiny bit. That was quite a lot. That's a good tip actually, to get rid of your laugh lines. Like, I feel like over time, because I wear quite a dewy makeup look, my laugh lines come out quite a bit. So what I do is get my setting powder and like puff out my cheeks and set where the lines would be. I'm just going to kind of take the powder around the rest of my face, just because this makeup's going to last for a little bit, so I just want to make sure we're all good. So we've got a couple of YouTube questions. The first one is, what made you get into YouTube? Let me just start bronzing. So I feel like it's just because I watched it literally, I feel like I say this in quite a lot of videos, but I've literally watched it for like forever. And it was just seeing people like And yeah, I just feel like I've watched it for so long and I really got into it, really took to like, I have obviously my favourite YouTubers, kind of saw what they was doing, and I've always just thought like, I'd just love to try it. And then when COVID hit and I was just sat at home, obviously, like, if you don't watch my other videos, I am a dancer as well. Obviously that just wasn't happening. So I just kind of thought like, why not try like another dream of mine. I have always, like, even if you knew me in like, I feel like definitely when I was at dance college, I used to say I wanted to do it quite a bit, and I feel like maybe I've been watching it since I was in actual school. I feel like probably sixth form I used to say I was going to do it. At my college before dance college, I used to say I was going to do it. I've just always been the girl that was like, yeah, I'll start YouTube one day, like I'll do YouTube one day. And I genuinely never thought I'd actually do it. But like I say, when COVID hit, I was literally kind of just sat doing nothing, and obviously it was just so like depressing, and I just felt like I wasn't getting to live my dream of dance because I was just stuck, nor was anyone. But I kind of just thought like, why not give it a go? And especially like, why not give it a go while we're in lockdown? Because a big fear of mine was that like people was gonna laugh at me. I was really scared of that. And I just thought, if I started in lockdown, if people are going to take the piss out of me, they're not gonna be able to do it, because we're in, like, no one's going to see me. It's not like I'm at work and everyone can laugh in my face. Like, I'm in my own house, no one's going to see me. So by the time people eventually, obviously we was going to come out of lockdown one day, but I thought by the time that day happens, the kind of initial like, it would have died down. So I feel like anyone that was going to take the piss out of me probably wouldn't have bothered by the time we came out of lockdown. So yeah, I kind of just saw the opportunity in lockdown and thought, why not? Like, if I don't do it now, I probably never will, and I'll look back one day and regret it. So yeah, that is kind of my story of how I got into YouTube. I'm also just going to take this brush and contour down my nose. Next, I'm just going to add some blush to the like higher points of my cheekbones, like a little bit on the tip of my nose, just where I put my cream blush. I don't think I'm going to do anything to my eyebrows because I did recently get them done. So what I'm going to do is move back onto my eyes, and then I'll like decide later if I want to do anything to my eyebrows. But yeah, first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use black liquid liner today, which I don't do too often, but I am going to have to go off camera for that. But I'm going to wing it out, and then I'm also going to bring it into the inner corner. I haven't done this for so long, like I just feel like I'm asking for trouble. But I just quickly went and did my lashes as well off camera, just because, like I say, eyes really stress me out. So I just went and did that off camera. As you can tell, like I've done like the little inner corner and also the wing. And then in terms of lashes, I used the Ardell Demi Wispies, but I cut them. And then I just placed I basically cut them probably, let me show you how much I have. That is how much I have left of one. I just cut the ends and then stick them to the outer corner of my eye. I just feel like that suits my eye shape personally a lot more. Also with this eyeliner, it kind of gives like that fox eye. And also, eyelashes, like I thought a strip set of eyelashes, even like eyelash extensions when I get them done, it just doesn't suit me. But also, when I used to apply strip lashes on a night out, guarantee within the first 10 minutes, the inner corner would be lifting, flapping, and it also really irritates my eye. These, when you cut them and apply them to the end, I don't know what it is, but they just apply so much more easy, and they're stuck there. They're stuck there for the whole night. So anyway, what I'm now going to do is line my waterline, and I'm going to attempt to do the tight line with this black eyeliner. This is just, it's a Rimmel one. Not fussy, it's just a Rimmel one. So I feel like this looks so like dark and grungy, but I'm kind of living for it. I really like how it makes my eyes look. I'm just going to take a bit of, I'm going to start with that cayenne and see how it goes, and just kind of, just so that it smokes out together, so just along a bit of my under eye. Oh. I'm so flinchy when it comes to eyes, that's why I can't do it on camera. I always think I look so weird when it comes to this type of makeup because I'm so used to not doing, I literally barely do anything on my eyes. At one point I stopped wearing mascara completely, but now I just do my little brown wing and a tiny bit of mascara. Even on a lot of nights out, that's all I do, is just a little brown wing, a little bit of mascara, and then my demi wispies in the outer corner. Let's go for one more question, because I've only got my lips to do really, so let's go for one more. Tips for starting a YouTube channel and how to overcome confidence issues. So, my biggest advice is just do it. Like, and it sounds so stupid, but honestly, just do it. I've had a couple of people since I started message me and say like they want to do it but they're not sure, and that's all I can say is just do it. Like, you'll never know if you don't try. I'm just going to put some mascara on my bottom lash line. I just think you'll honestly never know if you don't try. I honestly, when I first started, I really, like, I did not have the confidence to start. Like I just said, I was so terrified of someone laughing at me, or like, where I work in a pub, I didn't want to be serving someone and everyone's like drunk and taking the piss out of me. So if you're like nervous in that type of way, I'd just say honestly don't be, because I have not had someone say one bad thing to me. I might have had someone make like a passing comment when they're a bit drunk or whatever, but I'm kind of at the point, I'm just at the point where I don't care. Like, I'm doing what I've always wanted to do. And I'm doing it for myself. Like, I really don't care. Obviously, people have probably like laughed at me behind my back, or like, people are always going to have something to say at the end of the day, so why would you not do what you want to do? Because they're going to talk anyway, do you know what I mean? So yeah, my advice for starting is honestly just start. Don't go out and buy all the crazy equipment. Like, I have been doing it for a year now and I only just got a camera, and that was only because it was kindly gifted to me. I filmed for my whole first year on my iPhone, and oh, my battery's flashing, of course it is. I filmed for my whole first year on my iPhone and no one ever said anything about the quality. I think just decide what you love and run with it. Like, just film your first video, put it out there. Nothing bad is going to happen. I'm going to get distracted now because that's flashing. But yeah, honestly, if you want to start it, just start it. Even if it's just to try it. Like, you might do it and you might hate it, but at least you can say you've tried. And confidence issues, like, it does, I have definitely grown a lot more confident. Like, if I watch my first videos, I feel like I've definitely grown a lot more confident in myself. So I feel like it just comes in time. Like, I've become a lot more natural talking to the camera, but I still have my moments where I'm like stuttering. It just comes in time. So honestly, just put yourself out there and go for it. So this is a trusty lip combo that I was talking about at the start of the video. I'm just going to start by lining my lips with Well. And then, so now I've lined them, I'm also just going to kind of fill it in slightly. Then I'm just going to take my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk and go all in. So, typical as always, my camera battery actually died when I was filming, but I am ready now. The only thing that I did was put my lip gloss on and kind of semi-do my hair. I'm not really sure how I feel about it. But yeah, this is the finished look. I'm going to go and enjoy my date night now. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments down below anything else you'd like to see. And please subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.